Janice Ray, the author of Ecology of a Cracker Child, shows her life and describes her ecology through literary elements. These elements display much more than they appear to. On page 41, Ray says, "He would leap into the chocolate milk head and all." She turns the dirty river water her grandpa used to swim into a thought-provoking metaphor compelled by imagery. Janice Ray continues to display her own understanding of her home throughout the simile. At night, the stars are thick and bright as a pint jar of butterflies, the moon at a full pearly orb sailing through them like an egret. She signifies the beauty of her homeland as well as the way nature affects not only the way she views life, but her own personal ecology. On page 65, Ray personifies herself through the quote, "A forest never tells its secrets but reveals them slowly over time, and a longleaf forest is full of secrets." This quote shows the significance the outdoors and land surrounding Ray has on her. However, I don't believe this quote is just about the longleaf pine. It also shows Ray is very complex as a longleaf forest is. Similar to the longleaf forest, Ray uses a common animal like the flatwood salamander to symbolize herself. On page 220 she says, "Since flatwood salamanders are most common in areas maintained by regular burning, fire seems to be one of its requirements." This seems to be telling her story. Being burned, Ray had struggled. However, throughout this struggling, she pushed through the bad, allowing the good to take over the life in the form of the successful person she becomes. The longleaf pine can grow to maximum height between 80 and 100 feet and live up to 300 years. It is home to many endangered species such as multiple woodpecker species. These species do not just live there. They rely on these trees to find food, shelter, and other necessities we may never know about. There is significance to Ray in the fact that she is constantly surrounded by them being in South Georgia, which impacts her view on Georgia wildlife and the nature revolving around it. Nature is another major element in Ray's life. Sometimes she believes she's connected to the nature itself, as shown in this quote. "I think of my own life, how it embraces a great quest to know every cog of nature, the names of oaks and ferns, the secret lives of birds, the taste of vention of ogeechee lime, wax myrtle smell and rattlesnakes, the contour of bobcat tracks, the number of barrow owl cracks, the feel of Okefenokee swamp water under my skin under a blistering sun." As Ray did, I've gone through multiple disastrous moments in my life, but through my family, friends, God, sports teams, dog, and the land around me, I'm able to push through them. These are the biotic factors in my life. These factors are able to explain, describe, and truly tell my maxim better than anything or anyone else could. Although the biotic factors in my life take up a big chunk in defining who I am, they are not the only thing impacting me. Many abiotic factors are present affecting my life every day, such as my phone, video games, my truck, beaches, sunshine, and the gym. These factors come together to make me into who I am today. These factors are more important than anything else in life. They make up who you are, what you've done in the past, what you are going to do in the future, who you want to be, and what you want to be remembered as. Ray uses these factors in her life, such as family, trees, rivers, and streams, for the better, realizing that they are more than just for her. They affect everything around her in a very significant way. Not only do the factors I've listed affect my life, but those around me. The world can be much smaller than it seems. Therefore, factors in the life of one may positively or negatively affect the factors in the life of another. Let your factors turn you into a positive, life-changing person. Ray was affected by all the factors in her life which turned her into the person she described herself to be in the book.